In the headlines, Nigeria declares 3 days of national mourning and Mdluli court decision seen as victory for common sense. With the news this hour, I'm Ayanda Gunene. Nigeria's President, Goodluck Jonathan, has declared 3 days of national mourning after a plane carrying 153 people crashed in the economic capital, Lagos. President Jonathan has cancelled all his public engagements scheduled for today. He's also directed that the Nigerian flag be flown at half-mast for the period of the national mourning. Meanwhile, Jonathan has ordered an investigation into the cause of the crash. The domestic Dana Airlines plane hit a power line, slammed into a building and caught fire. The authorities say there were also casualties on the ground. The Gauteng e-tolling saga will intensify this week, with the opposition to Urban Tolling Alliance set to file responding court papers in the Constitutional Court. Government and the South African National Roads Agency Limited are opposing a High Court rule made in April halting the e-tolling system. The alliance's spokesperson, Wayne Duvenga, says they are confident the system will not be allowed to go ahead.
We're confident that we are responding to all the matters that are raised by Treasury in the founding affidavits and the other parties. We believe that we've covered a lot of this before, and we've got new stuff that we want to bring to the table, new input, new evidence that we will show that this case is very, very strong.
The DA says the Johannesburg Labour Court ruling, which has overturned the lifting of crime intelligence boss Richard Mdluli's suspension, is a victory for common sense. The party's police spokesperson, Diane Bernard, says Mdluli should be kept away from SAP's offices until he has answered all questions relating to the allegations against him. Mdluli had his suspension lifted by the same court on Friday. However, that order was overturned yesterday, with Mdluli ending up suspended again. Last year, Mdluli faced fraud and corruption charges relating to the misuse of a secret crime intelligence fund to buy luxury vehicles and hire for family members. He also faced a murder charge for the death of his former lover's husband, Opa Rabogibe. The charges led to his initial suspension. Former President Nelson Mandela's wife, Winnie Madikizela-Mandela, is expected to undergo surgery today. She's been admitted to an undisclosed hospital after breaking her wrist. 75-year-old Madikizela-Mandela's daughter Zinzi Mandela says she sustained the injury after a fall on Thursday. In September last year, Madikizela-Mandela was briefly hospitalized for a foot operation. In November, she was in a Johannesburg hospital for diabetes treatment. There's growing concern among political parties about Speaker of Parliament Max Sisulu's criticism of the quality of laws that are being passed. Sisulu caused a stir among the parties last week when he said individuals and non-governmental organizations had successfully challenged in courts some laws that Parliament had been passing.
I am concerned, indeed deeply concerned, that more and more legislation is returned to the National Assembly for correction.